People are paying $25,000 for a used Jeep Grand Cherokee. Let that sink in. They are buying a vehicle famous for electrical gremlins, transmission failures, and check engine lights that never turn off. They think they are getting rugged American engineering. What they are actually getting is a money pit wrapped in a patriotic badge. But there is one SUV sitting on dealer lots right now for $10,000 that is more luxurious, more capable off-road, and will run for 400,000 miles while your neighbor's Grand Cherokee is getting towed to the shop. Again, this is the vehicle that makes the Jeep Grand Cherokee look like a financial crime. I am talking about the Lexus GX 470, specifically the 2003 to 2009 models. Most people walk right past this car on Craigslist. It looks like a soccer mom's grocery getter, but underneath, it is hiding a secret. This is not a Lexus. This is a Toyota Land Cruiser product. It is built on a full body on-frame chassis, the same construction used in the Toyota Tacoma and the legendary Land Cruiser. While the Jeep Grand Cherokee uses a unibody design that flexes and cracks, the GX 470 has a truck frame that laughs at abuse. But the real magic is under the hood. The GX 470 uses the 2UZ-FE V8. This is not just any V8. This is the same engine found in the Toyota Tundra, the Sequoia, and the Land Cruiser. It is considered by mechanics worldwide to be one of the most indestructible engines ever built. It has cast iron cylinder liners. It uses a timing belt, not a chain, but that belt is so over-engineered it can go 100,000 miles without flinching. The 4.7 liters of displacement produce 270 horsepower and 330 pound-feet of torque. It is silky smooth. It does not burn oil. It does not overheat. It just works. Forever. Now compare that to the Jeep. The Grand Cherokee's 3.6-liter Pentastar Vive 6 is known for cylinder head failures. The 5.7-liter Hemi eats lifters for breakfast. And do not even get me started on the 3.0-liter Eco Diesel, which has been recalled more times than I can count. You are gambling every time you turn the key. Here's a mechanic's warning on the GX 470. There is one weak point, the lower ball joints. They wear out around 100,000 miles. It is a $400 fix. That is the price of one diagnostic visit at the Jeep dealership. Once those ball joints are done, you have a truck that will cross continents without breaking a sweat. The interior is where the GX 470 really embarrasses the Jeep. You get real leather, not the plastic stuff Jeep calls leather trimmed. You get a perfectly damped suspension that floats over potholes. You get double pane glass that keeps the cabin whisper quiet. The build quality is obsessive. Every button has weight. Every panel fits perfectly. This car was built by Toyota during the era when they still cared about being the best, not just the cheapest. And the off-road capability? The GX 470 comes standard with a full-time four-wheel drive system, a locking center differential, and a low-range transfer case. It has more ground clearance than a stock Grand Cherokee. The approach and departure angles are better. It even has a feature Jeep charges thousands extra for: adaptive suspension that raises and lowers the vehicle depending on terrain. Jeep owners pay $40,000 to get this on a new Grand Cherokee. You can get it for $10,000 on a GX 470. But wait, I have to be fair. The Grand Cherokee has one advantage. It depreciates like a rock. That is good news for buyers, right? Wrong. The Grand Cherokee depreciates because it breaks. The GX 470 holds value because it is indestructible. You can buy a GX 470, drive it for 5 years, and sell it for almost what you paid. Try that with a Jeep. Now, let me show you the other SUVs that expose the Grand Cherokee as a scam. If you want something newer, look at the Lexus GX 460 from 2010 to 2015. It uses an upgraded 4.6-liter V8, the 1URFE engine. This engine has variable valve timing and produces 301 horsepower. It is smoother, more refined, and gets slightly better fuel economy. You can find these for $15,000 to $18,000 with reasonable miles. That is still less than a 5-year-old Grand Cherokee, and it will outlive your grandchildren. If you want the same capability, but hate the Lexus look, buy a Toyota 4Runner from 2003 to 2009. It uses the same 4.7-liter V8 as the GX 470. It is slightly smaller and more rugged looking. The problem is the Toyota tax. People know the 4Runner is reliable, so prices are insane. You will pay $12,000 to $15,000, but the GX 470 is the same truck with a leather interior and a different badge. It costs less because people do not know what it is. That is how you win. Now, if you absolutely must have a Jeep for some reason, there is one loophole. Buy the 2005 to 2010 Grand Cherokee with the 5.7-liter Hemi V8, but only if you can verify the previous owner changed the oil religiously. And here is the crucial part. Avoid any model with the multi-displacement system, MDS. This is the cylinder deactivation system that was supposed to save fuel. What it actually does is destroy lifters and camshafts. If the car has MDS, walk away. If it does not, and the maintenance records are clean, you might have a decent truck for $7,000 to $9,000. But honestly, why gamble? Why buy a vehicle that requires a perfect maintenance history to survive when you can buy a GX 470 that was designed to survive neglect? The Japanese built the GX 470 to handle the Australian outback, the Arabian desert, and African safari roads. It was built for the United Nations and military fleets who need vehicles that never fail. Jeep built the Grand Cherokee for mall parking lots in New Jersey. The numbers do not lie. A well-maintained GX 470 will hit 300,000 miles without a major repair. The average Grand Cherokee starts having serious issues at 150,000 miles. You are buying twice the lifespan for half the price. So here is what you do. Go on Facebook Marketplace right now. Search for Lexus GX 470. Filter by price under $12,000. You will find dozens of listings. Look for one with service records showing the timing belt was changed. Check that the lower ball joints are not clunking. Take it to a mechanic for a pre-purchase inspection. It will cost you $150. That $150 inspection will save you from the $5,000 transmission rebuild the Jeep is going to need in 2 years. Stop paying the Jeep tax. Stop believing the marketing. The Grand Cherokee is not rugged. It is not reliable. It is a lifestyle brand for people who want to look adventurous while sitting in traffic. The GX 470 is what rugged actually looks like. It just does not brag about it. But here's the catch. If you are going to buy any used sport utility vehicle, you need to know which years and which engines to avoid. Not every GX 470 is perfect. Not every 4Runner is a gem. There are specific model years that have hidden problems. I exposed all of them in this video right here. Watch it before you make a $10,000 mistake.